Okay, guys, welcome back to the podcast. This is our episode 3, and we have a guest today, another guest. So we're kind of blessed because we have guests on every episode, which is cool because that was kind of like the goal of why we, started the podcast to, educate people that are in this side of the world about Afro music, the Afro scene, Afro in general. So yeah, we have another guest today. He's an artist. He just dropped his, I wouldn't say it's his debut EP, but it's one of his most critically acclaimed EPs. It's doing very well now, and everyone is talking about the EP. So if you're in this side of the world, you definitely know who he is. And yeah, but yeah, I'll just go over a few things before I get him on. For now, I'm still a single host. Subsequently, I'll have a secondary host, which will make the podcast more interesting, definitely. So yeah, I just want to apologize for last week. I wasn't able to drop anything last week. I had a lot going. I had, stuff, work, exam, interviews, all the stuff going. So it's been tough, but yeah, we're pushing and we're trying to, bring out content as soon as we can. So yeah. So for the next few episodes, we're going to have all musical artists. Everyone is going to be musically inclined. We're looking at getting everyone that's dropped something recent to come up on the pod to promote their stuff and discuss about what they have just dropped and what inspired it. And yeah, so that's kind of what we're going to do for the next 2 or 3 episodes. So I'm sure people will be interested in stuff like that. You guys can always just listen here and enjoy yourself. I wouldn't let you guys wait too long. I'll get the guest on the pod soon. I'll just play a short glimpse of one of his latest tracks that one of my favorite parts of his latest tracks that he just released. The song is called Drama, and the song is doing very well. So this song, what I like in the song is he took some glimpse of you feel some Toronto in the song. So yeah, he's in this scene too. He makes African, Toronto, Caribbean and everything in the song, so it's really good. So this is my favorite part of the song, and while the song is playing, he'll come onto the pod. Space.
And some more Spaceman.
Don't run too far from me, just take it slow with me. You said them always finessing, cause all the girls I be texting. Don't mean to send the wrong message, maximum flexing, baby, don't stress it, cause I need you inside.
Okay, so Spaceman, how's it going? How's your week
What's
been?
good, Drew? Week has been fantastic, man.
What did you do
just working on
throughout this
my
week?
song, man. Throughout this week, I just worked on new music. I worked on this mini documentary, and I just worked on making edits for Drama Delay, and just vibes, man. Just took a walk, read a little, watch Netflix, basic stuff.
So yeah, the first time I heard the name of the EP, I was bothered. I was like, okay, what does Drama Delay mean and why Drama Delay? So can you tell me can you give me an example or an explanation on why you say Drama Delay, or whose drama are you delaying, or what's going on?
I can't lie, I just took the whole concept from this Lady Donley EP. She dropped the EP recently, I think late last year, maybe November times. She called it Rockstar Parole, and the name of the tracks on the EP is Rockstar and Parole. So I just thought that's a crazy concept. But thinking about it deeper, in the album art there are 2 roses, and each rose represents its track, and it's basically a letter to this specific individual I'm interested in or speaking to.
Okay, so there's a girl involved.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's cool. I like music that has a reason, music that you make because of someone. Those songs always tend to do better, because I'm a huge I'm sure you know me, but I'm a huge The Weeknd fan. I don't know if you've seen my social media. So most of his music is inspired by like what he's going through at the moment, like stuff like that gives the best music. It's kind of why Burna Boy is one of the best in the world right now, because he's always speaking about his truth and what he's going through in the moment. Yeah. Speaking of Burna Boy,
that's true.
What do you feel about? He's turning 30 like this week. I don't know if you know, but he's turning 30 this week. Yeah. Think about it. Burna Boy is turning 30 this week. He's been in the game for over, I would say, literally over 10 years. Because I've known Burna Boy since 2010, so this is like 11 years. So thinking about that means he's been doing it since he was 19. Fact. Yeah, and he made a song with Davido when he was 19. It's called Trumpet Freestyle.
Trumpet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's crazy. So that means they were so young then, but we didn't know. We just saw them as old guys. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
I just feel like it's the imagery, like how they branded themselves and what they were talking about. And yeah, I just think that's it. Because I remembered when he came out, the first song I heard from him was Like to Party. To be honest, I was probably in like just 1, just 2, grade 7, grade 8. And ever since then, man, like I've been messing with Burna's sound, to be honest. And he just won the Grammy.
Does he like inspire your sound in any way?
Yeah, he does a lot actually. Like he started this new genre, Afrofusion, and he gave this analogy of what it basically was, like a pizza, and like you have the main base, then you have different ingredients, different spices. So it just inspired me to, create whatever I want to, but with the Afro as the base. If you get what I'm saying? Like with the percussions, with like similarities with the chord progressions on beats and stuff like that.
That's cool. I actually didn't think that Burna inspired you, but now the way you like explained it, because I know that interview with Trevor Noah where I was talking about the pizza and stuff. Yeah, actually, it makes sense. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. So how long have you been in Canada for?
For about, I think, 5 years, if I'm doing the math right, since 2016. Yeah. Because I came here for high school first, school in Richmond Hill, Jean Vanier, CHS, Catholic High School for like 2 years. And I got into uni after, and I went to Sault Ste. Marie for uni. That's Algoma University, and presently still schooling there right now. So
that's cool. So how's school?
I went back 2019 though.
To Nige?
Yeah, just for like summer break. And
that's cool. So what are you studying?
Oh, computer science.
Oh, okay. So you program? Or...
Yes, software engineering.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
that's nice. I'm into tech. I would say IT, because tech is a really, really vague word. People just say tech nowadays, and I'm like, what is tech? Like everything is tech. Like, bro, hard drive is tech. A fucking car is tech. A fucking TV is tech. But if I'm a TV fixing guy, would I say I'm into tech? No, that's fucked. So I just I'm into IT, cyber security. So it's not really computer science. Like, we don't really need to program, but we use stuff that you guys have done to help like implement, make businesses more secure and stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's another side of me. This is like, I have like 3 different sides of me. I have the
3 different hats.
I have the music and all these exposure things side. I have the photography side, which is, I think I'm more popular for that. And then I have the tech side. So that's another side of me. But yeah, aside from that, I just wanted to ask, like, do you watch sports? Like, do you play sports? Do you watch sports? Are you into it in any way?
I used to, but not really anymore, man. Like, I used to watch football, soccer. I still kind of watch basketball, man. But
no, you watch basketball? Like, are you watching the game tonight?
Probably. I'm not like an active supporter.
You're killing me right now because the game tonight is really important.
Is it the finals? Like I know there's a.
It's A finals, not D finals. So it's like the conference finals, Eastern Conference. So you have Bucks are playing Atlanta Hawks. The main reason why the game is important is because I know you know Trae Young. Everyone knows Trae Young, the short guy with he's been making a lot of noise like for years. For like 2 years now since he got drafted, and now he's finally having the opportunity to. He might win it. He might win the whole thing, but I don't want him to win it. It's just like the way we didn't want Chelsea to win because of Chelsea fans. They make noise. That's the same vibe. That's why I want them to actually lose this conference final. That's why it's kind of important.
He's just 22. Can you imagine?
He just got drafted like 2 years ago.
Oh.
Yeah, the guy, he was in Madison Square Garden and he told everyone there to shut up. Like, he did like this to everyone. Shh. And he told the whole crowd to shut up, and they were stoning him and all that. And then the next day, like, they play 7 games. So the next game, when the next game they were playing in New York, like in Madison Square Garden, the fans distributed a paper, like, with text. And on the paper, they all wrote Trae Young is balding because he's actually balding and he's 22. So they now showed it around. So when he came, everybody took out the paper and was showing him like, you're fucking balding. And the guy was pissed and he scored like 40 points on their head or so. That was crazy. But
was it a home game or?
It was an away game. He's in Atlanta. He plays for Atlanta Hawks and he was in New York causing trouble. But he's lucky that like New York is not the way New York was before because fuck the guy up. Anyways, that's that about that. I don't want to talk about sports tomorrow because I love sports. So last episode was kind of long. We spent time discussing with Iman. Iman is like a whole Aristotle of Afro music. So he just took us like on a 2-hour long journey. So I'm trying to make this episode kind of like short, as short I won't say short, but just as everything to be as brief and good as possible. So I also thought about adding this to the pod. Basically, we have an AfroXposure quiz because we, in as much as we want to, educate the listeners on the artists, we also want to educate the listeners on Afrobeat itself.
Previous artists, yeah.
So I'm gonna give you a quiz. Me and you will do the quiz together because we don't have another host. So I'll share my screen and you see. I will also have to say the questions out to the people that are listening and stuff. So it's something that I have not done before. I just googled some stuff, so it might be hard. I don't know. It might not be hard. I swear I don't know. But let's see how it goes.
So you know the answers?
No, like I don't know. I don't know anything about it. I swear.
Oh, okay.
I just know it's a quiz, and I know like it's kind of like deep, like real Afrobeat knowledge. So let's see what we know about it.
Pass.
So tell me if you can see the screen.
Yeah, I just seen it switch.
Okay. So like that I'm not cheating. I've not seen it before. It's my first time. I literally just googled the page, and it's just right there. So this is the first question. So the first question is, where did Afrobeat originate? The options are Ghana and Nigeria. Second option is South Africa. Third option is Gabon. The last option is Ivory Coast. What do you think is the answer?
I know Afrobeat originated in Ghana, but
I
don't know if it's Ghana and Nigeria. But I'll say Ghana and Nigeria because I know.
I'll go with Ghana and Nigeria too. Let's see if we are correct or not. Hopefully we are. Shit, what did I press? I think we are correct.
Yeah, definitely have to.
Yeah, we are. Just waiting for the second question to populate. But the second question basically is,
like you
in
have,
what year? Huh?
Oh, sorry. I was going to say, I feel like you should have the sound effect when we get a question.
I do. I actually do. That's crazy. I actually do.
Oh, okay.
I just forgot about it, but I do. But in what year did Afrobeat reach Nigeria? That's the next question. No, I want you to say it, then I'll give you the options.
Oh, you want me to say it?
Yeah.
What year?
Say what you feel, then we'll find the options. The options are still loading.
Oh, I would say 1970s. Or no,
So the options we have
either
here.
that or like.
So let me tell you the options we have here. We have in the 1920s, in the 1930s, the 1960s, and the 1950s. What do you think is the answer?
I mean, it's probably 1950s because I know they were definitely bouncy like around independence time, which was 1960s. So I feel like it's around probably around 1950s.
Pick one. You have 1960s or 1950s.
1950s.
Okay, I go with 1960s. So let's hope that you're right or that I'm right.
It's either or.
Okay.
Because it'd be too obvious it was 1960s. But let me just see.
Okay, let's go. Let me click. I'm going with 1960s, so you're going with 1950s, but we only have the choice to pick one. So let's see what the answer is. For some reason, it's just the website is pretty slow. So I think that was correct.
Oh yeah, you were. Okay. That makes sense.
So yeah, you're wrong, and that's sad. But it's fine. We're all learning. So now we all know that Afrobeat originated in Nigeria and Ghana, and it originated in the 1960s. Yeah, kind of makes sense, to be honest. So let's look at the next question. We won't go through all of them. We'll just do like 3 or 4. It's not as fast as I wanted it to be. So the next question is, who brought Afrobeat to Nigeria? The options are Okonkwo Kuti. Next option is Bella Kuti. The third option is Fela Kuti. And then the last one is Fela Muti. Let me put a drum roll for this one.
I think it's obvious. It's Fela Kuti, definitely.
Yeah, okay. Fela Kuti. Yeah, Fela Kuti is definitely the originator of Afrobeat. He brought it to Nigeria. I think Iman even spoke about this last episode. He actually said Afrobeat wasn't originated from Nigeria, and he said Ghana, and I was getting mad at him, and then he stopped talking. I was like, what the fuck? Are you mad? Yeah, and he said, Fela brought it from Ghana. So maybe this is, he's right, because it's here on Google.
Fela got sounds from Ghana. I think it was High Life, actually. High Life sounds. And then he added his own juice to it, which made it Afrobeat. That
makes sense. That actually really makes sense. Because I know Afrobeat is the blend of like 3 different genres: High Life, jazz, and I think, I don't know the last one, but High Life, jazz, and one other one. He mixed it together and he created Afrobeat. So yeah, that makes sense. What is essential to Afrobeats? The instruments, the lyrics, politics, or drums? This goes to you. What is essential to Afrobeats? The instruments, the lyrics, politics, or drums?
This is a very tricky question because drums are also instruments.
Yeah. So I guess drums cannot be the answer.
Facts. Then it's definitely instruments.
Yeah, the one that's in school. I'm no longer in school. I do exams, but there's not this kind of exams.
I'm just thinking about it like technically, like, because a drum is an instrument, so.
Yeah, so like using elimination method, drum is out of the options. So now we have instruments, lyrics, and politics.
Okay, then it's definitely instruments.
Okay.
That for sure.
Let's see.
For sure.
Hope we're right though, because we're on a winning streak. Oh, we are what?
Choke. Nah, that website, the website is wrong.
So for Afrobeats, according to this website, they are saying it's politics, not instruments. Well,
nah,
obviously it's wrong because
Yeah, if it was Afrobeat, I'd understand, but it's Afrobeats. So they definitely.
That's very, very. No. I think he's right though. Because the way the question is phrased, it says, what is essential to Afrobeats? Like, it's not saying what makes Afrobeats Afrobeats. It's like, what is essential to Afrobeats? Like, what is important to them? I
don't believe that. There are a couple of fella records that were not political. They were just based on real life experiences, or like if you see Gentleman now, there's no mention of politics there, or Water. I don't believe there's politics related to or Suffering and Smile. Sorry, my bad. Trouble Sleep, Yanga Wickham. It's not always about politics, even though that's what he was mainly focused on. Like, he was an activist, but I don't think the website is right.
I guess the website is wrong on that. So let's go with the last one. The last one is which. Oh yeah, I'm just trying to make sure that we're not running away with the time. Oh no, I didn't like put the timer on, but it's fine, sure, it's fine. We'll just do we'll be done soon, but that's fine. Which contemporary producer have been influenced by Afrobeat? Brian Eno and David Bryan, Zach Powers and Austin Hill, will.i.am and Kanye West, Jay-Z and Nas. This is a very easy one, so I don't know if you miss it. I don't know your age, and I don't think we need to put that one out there. But if you are young enough, you should know the answer to this.
Oh my god. I would say Jay-Z and Nas.
Yeah. So that's actually what I feel the answer is to. Because they've sampled fella's like raw songs. Like Jay-Z has sampled Suffering and Smiling, Water No Get Enemies. Also sampled I think it was Gentleman or so. Because and then this guy also sampled it from him. What's his name? J. Cole. Yeah. And then Nas does it like every other album. Samples fella like every weekend. So yeah, so that's why
that was a good.
I've not heard will.i.am sample fella or Kanye sample fella or who the other guys. I don't know what the fuck those other guys are, and I hope those guys are not the answer because I'll be mad pissed.
I hope those guys are not listening. Sure.
I hope so fully. Yeah, we're wrong. So it's those other guys. Who the fuck are those guys? This is crazy.
Whoa, Brian Eno. Wow.
Yeah, so basically Brian Eno and David Bryan are
Eno sounds like a
contemporary producers that have been influenced by Afrobeats. I guess because Nas is not a producer. I don't know. Maybe that's where we got it wrong. But yeah, that's the end of our quiz.
So
we ended up with 30 out of 50. I ended up with 30 out of 50. Spaceman ended up with 20 out of 50. So yeah, that's basically it. Okay, that was an interesting quiz. I think I'll do more of this in the next episodes. I think it's actually educational for me and for everyone listening, and even for the guests, to be honest. So I think it was a pretty cool quiz, to be honest. I think it's cool. Let's see, maybe next episode we do better. We get 50-50, maybe, hopefully.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go into trending topics. Recently, like on Twitter, Twitter has been banned in Nigeria. Do you use Twitter much?
Of recent, yeah.
So you started using Twitter when Twitter was banned, or before it was banned in Nigeria?
Before it was banned in Nigeria, but I think it's back up now.
It's back up? When?
It is. It's being back up. Jack just tweeted like a emoji of the Nigerian flag.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, I think it should be back up.
That makes sense. But yeah, like, what do you think? Oh, but what do you think about this Wizkid and Burna Boy and Davido wahala, about the Grammy. You know, today Whiskey received his own Grammy, like the actual statue and stuff.
That's
And everyone
your
is
class, yeah.
and everyone is on Twitter. Everyone is saying, "Oh, Whiskey, you know, paid for it. He went to make his own, like it's fake." Yo, I'm hearing shit on the streets. People are saying Whiskey went to make his own Grammy statue. Like, cause that doesn't make any sense. Like, there's this hatred.
Big Wiz.
Like, there's this hatred that people have that I don't get why. I don't know why people think it is necessary to type it and post it on the TL. Like, why would you say Wiz went to go and pay for them to go and plate gold and write his name on one thing and now put it on his Instagram? He only posted it because of the comments that he's been hearing. That's what Bezos said. Bezos is like, Whiskey doesn't post his winnings or anything. He only did that because of the like insults that he's been getting about the Grammy thing. Like, yo, I'm not talking about this, but I actually want this shit though. You guys should not forget. That's why he posted it. He didn't post it because I want to feel among. He doesn't care about all of us. He doesn't really give a fuck. But yeah, like that whole story has been like buzzing my head.
I think it's just the FCs are like inciting all these artists against themselves.
True.
Even the other day, I seen Wiz jamming to David's song in his private jet, and yeah, I think it's just all love, to be honest. And I don't know why people just like coming up with controversial statements or tweets.
So who are your personal like faves? Like, I want to ask this question because when I asked Iman that time, it was a bit like very, very crazy. So I want to ask you in a way that like it's a bit straightforward. Like, who do you listen to when you are at home chilling? Like, if
when I'm chilling,
we're not recording this podcast, who would you be listening to right now?
I'll be listening to Tiggs the Author. I don't know if you know him.
I don't know that person. You can always like, you can always send me. I'll check him out.
You definitely heard him in a couple of tracks.
For real?
And he works with Jules a lot. And yeah, I'll probably be listening to a lot of Afrofusion music or alternative stuff from Nigeria, or yeah, like, should I say the artist or? Yeah,
I need to say their names. Like, let's know who we should be listening to, who is inspiring OG.
You guys should check out Tiggs the Author, Roy Woods definitely heavily, Lady Donley, Santi, who else? Yeah, I mean, I could tell that you listen to Donley and Santi just by like hearing you for the first time. I'm like, okay, yeah, definitely he understands their craft. Maybe you're trying to spin it in a different way, but like you understand their craft. Not even just Donley, Santi. There's Tay. I also hear Tay's influence. I hear your instruments. Tay is a lot of instrument. I don't know, but yeah, I hear all those things, and I'm like, yeah, that's cool. That's pretty cool. Like, so like, who's your favorite amongst all these people that you mentioned now? Who's your go-to guy? I have my go-to guy. I say it anyway with my chest open. The Weeknd. Yeah,
so who's your go-to guy?
No. That's very hard to pick, but I would say Roy, man. I just feel like he's so inspirational. And these other guys, the reason why I really like their music a lot is because I listened to their stuff before they were mainstream. Before they were mainstream, like Lady Donley, like I was heavy on this project she released, but they like deleting their stuff when they have certain publicity or whatnot. Like, I don't know if they're not proud of their old stuff. And I like Amare as well. Odunsi actually went to my high school. But
what high school is that? Dancehall?
Yeah. He went to dancehall first. Everyone keeps saying dancehall. But he went to dancehall first, and he went to Haverfield College in Maryland.
Oh, okay.
And yeah,
I think. Wait, does your school play chess?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, I've been to your school to play chess before.
Oh, opposite one big church like this.
Yeah,
KSS.
Yeah. I mean, I play chess all around Lagos. I follow. My school used to follow everyone to play chess. So we're like champions at one point.
What school was that?
I went to Kelly.
Kelly.
Yeah, Kelly's very close to dancehall. Kelly's the school.
Oh yeah, that's it, man.
All these guys also went to. Oh, don't worry. You know Flow Sick?
Yeah.
Yeah, Flow Sick was.
I've heard of Talk Sick, Flow Sick.
You probably know Flow Sick. Let me sing a song. Fuck.
With the vocals, bless us, man.
Something about Loki. I don't forget the song self. Now Loki, but yeah, that's the guy. Anyways, fuck that guy. The guy stopped singing. I really wanted him to keep singing, you know. And then he just stopped. Like, he had a huge record, number 1 record in the country, and then he just stopped. Like, he would have been huge for the outer scene, and he just literally stopped. Like, at the moment. Yeah, I remember the song now. Let me give it to you low key. Take it slow. Don't let your mother know. Let me give it to you low key. Yeah, he was our head boy.
Oh,
that's crazy. But yeah, that guy.
Those lyrics are sounding very.
Yeah, you probably were like young then. Like, still so.
No, but I know the song.
You're probably in JS1. You definitely have been in JS1.
Yeah, but that sounds familiar. It sounds like this other guy. He sang Auntie Dupe.
Oh yeah.
Omo Pupa.
She's dancing on my booba. She won't remove her gilly because she's fit. Who's that self?
Is something the rapper.
Yeah, that guy was fucking good then. He got signed and he stopped singing.
Kind of makes music. He still kind of makes music. He has a song with MI, but I don't.
What's his name?
Jude.
Fuck.
All I have to do just type and
Dupe guy. That song was huge, in Lagos. Yeah. Was huge for real.
And he shot the video in UK apparently. Yeah. Juice the Kid, yes.
Juice the Kid. That guy was fucking good. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Anyways, those guys, they're no longer like. I don't know why those guys give me they give me Buju vibes, yeah. Because Buju currently is doing what they did. They had the whole country on a chokehold, and all of a sudden they just disappeared. I hope Buju doesn't do that because I'll be so pissed. It's
not possible. He's already on the right path. It's not possible for him to disappear right now.
No worry. Let me just say another name that'll maybe shake your head. You know Dami Crane?
Yeah.
Exactly. Dami Crane was literally signed by Two-Face. It's the only one that Two-Face signed ever. And he tossed it away. It's trash now.
No, he's still somewhat. He's not trash. He's still somewhat relevant. Because if you've made classic records, I don't ever regard you.
You don't understand what I'm saying.
He made a song with Pasuma. Made a song with David.
No, you don't understand what I'm saying. Those were his upcoming tracks. He was going up then. He made a song with Pasuma, Two-Face, David. It was like with Burna Boy, with the whole of Aristocrat. It was going up then. He doesn't have an album that you can listen to. He doesn't even have an album himself. Like, he didn't have his own career to stay upon and be like, okay, I'm Dami Crane. I was Kiniko. I mean, I own 2015. He just made those tracks while coming up, and he just disappeared.
He's made classics. If you listen to Come Out to Tape, that's the first thing you hear.
I just spoke about that now. Song is good. I'm not saying he's not good. I'm just saying he's not relevant now. You're not going to be looking for a hook and you think about Dami Crane. Why?
That's true.
Exactly. But anyways, let me give you another example. Brimo is a good example of what I'm trying to explain. So Brimo had his own rise with Chocolate City and Chalk Boys and all that stuff. He was making hooks for them. He wasn't he wasn't a Chalk Boy, but he was signed to them making hooks, on everybody's track. He was there, was going up. It was like Buju now was on every number 1 track. And all of a sudden, he had his own points where he wanted to be personal, start making his own craft and his own music, and he did it. And now he has his own fans. I'm a Brimo fan. I listen to Brimo, and I'm not really proud of it, but I listen to him mad because he has classics too, low-key, amazing music. You know what I mean? And he's still getting nominated for awards. He's still very relevant in the scene. That's what I'm trying to say. Even if you don't want to be mainstream, you can still do your shit and still be good. You don't need to be.
Do you remember
invisible.
This artist called Bez?
Yeah, I remember Bez. Bez is another example of what I was trying to say too. It just disappeared.
Do you know what their own niche? They have their own audience.
Maybe.
Yeah, so
No, Bez can have his own audience, but can Damien Crane have an audience?
no, I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I know Bez, Asha, Brimo, all those guys, they sell out their shows. They sell out their own arenas and stuff. Can Damien Crane sell out an arena? No, because he's singing the popular music, and if you're singing popular music and you're not popular, then what are you really doing? You're just hanging around, to be honest. You're not doing anything. Anyways, fuck those guys, they'll be okay. I'm not really getting to be arguing about those guys, because like they really piss me off, because I really like them at some point.
And
but yeah, so of recent we've been seeing this guy, what's his name, Fuji God, Skilo J. He has a new track with
sounds from the Fuji God
with Peruzzi. And the song is cool. I like the hook. I like the chorus. I like the promo he's doing. Even if I can tell he can do more, but I like the promo. I like the video I saw today of him and Oxlade and Co. Vibing to the song. That's really good. That's good for the scene here. Yeah, letting them know that we're making something similar over here. You guys can also tap into our sound and all that stuff. That's really cool. What do you think about that?
Fantastic, man. I'm the biggest Skilo J fan, like, ever since.
Why haven't you guys worked on something?
I actually don't know. Like, I don't know. I was just working on my own sound, to be honest. I'm not really focused on, like, working with too many people right now. I just want to, like, work on my own craft and build my sound first. But because I feel like if I do certain features with like certain people, it might just confuse my fan base. You understand? Like, and I'm trying to just like stay focused on achieving something. I'm trying to fuse and make strategic features. Like, I'm trying to bridge the gap with Afro artists and Canadian artists as well. You get what I'm saying? Doesn't mean I don't want to make songs with my Nigerian guys, but for now, like, I'm just trying to like chill.
Yeah, I feel you. Do you have anyone, like, aside from Skilo J, that you want to like make music with? Like Nonso Amadi?
Like here in Canada.
Yeah, right? In Canada, yeah.
Oh, yeah, a lot. I like to work with New Baby, Azanti, who else? Omar, eventually. Yeah. I think they're doing really good stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like their stuff too. How about like producers? Have any producer in mind? Aside from Iman, like Beats by Iman. Aside from Beats by Iman, that's his fat head.
That's the god now. Iman did knock anything. Did knock beats.
Aside from Iman, who any other producer you are? Because I know you're also a producer, which is really cool. Like you're actually like a musical, I don't know, genius, because you can actually produce your music, you can sing, and you can play instruments. Like, what else do you need? You're like a moving, genius.
I just thank God for, blessing me.
That's cool.
What producers I like to work with? Boy Wonder, 40. I'm just kidding. Let's say like Afro-Canadian.
Yeah, Afro-Canadian. Not necessarily Afro-Canadian, but let's make it here, North American.
Like based here in Canada or like North America.
North America, yeah. But Afro.
I like to work with Prime eventually, and this is a guy Prod by Vino or Prod Vino. Not sure of his.
I think I know the guy.
Name, but yeah, and Gold Keys, Essential.
So
Essential,
like
very
everyone you've mentioned, they're all male. You don't want to work with a female artist. Are you afraid?
Female artist?
Yeah.
Afraid?
Yeah. So like, what's holding you back? You didn't mention any girl scenes.
I would like to, but I don't know. I'd like to. I just never really thought of like. There are a couple of female artists I fancy. Like there's Nima, she's really talented, and there's Tome as well. I think those are the only somewhat Afro-Canadian artists I really know. But I don't know about any female.
Should I blow your mind?
Producers. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
Did you listen to Tay's 1997 EP.
Yes, there's a female there with Odunsi, I think.
Yeah, there's a girl in Odunsi. That girl is based here in Canada. Her name is Prayer.
In BC, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think she's in BC. I think she's just everywhere. But yeah. Nowadays, you can always like
pretty
work.
nice now.
Nowadays, you can't. No, she's based here. Like, she lives here. And I think she shuffles. But yeah, nowadays, you can always, you know.
Yeah, I love to, but
I
don't really... Yeah, I don't really know too many, to be honest. I love to like work with like more females, obviously, and catch a different vibe with them. Yeah,
that's cool.
I'll probably get my team to help me scout as well.
So talking about team, are you like in a collective? Are you signed? Are you like what is your team? Who are you under?
Is SoundKing for life.
So SoundKing, who and you met
Entertainment.
I know SoundKing. SoundKing obviously produces this podcast. So if I asked you a question, I asked you like I asked you a question in 3 different ways, and you didn't mention anyone from SoundKing. I asked you if you want to collab with anyone, male or female. I asked you producer. I said except Iman. Obviously, Iman is the only producer here aside from you. Then I still said North America. I was trying to point it to like home base, like. It was like a trick, but you didn't mention your guys.
No, I've already worked with them, bro.
Oh, that's cool. That's true. Yeah.
We already have stuff coming. Like, either I produce for the artists I'm affiliated with, or I have tracks we're working on together. Because, like, that's family. Like, it's not something, like, we even have to think about.
I hear you.
So,
I hear you. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, do you listen to podcasts at all? Any podcast?
Yeah.
What podcast do you listen to?
I do. I used to listen to Loose Talk. I listen to Cruising Out West now. I listen to From Lagos with Love.
Yeah, that's
Essential.
Cool.
And I Said What I Said podcast.
Yeah, that's like one of my favorite podcasts at the moment. I haven't listened to podcasts in like I'm a podcast junkie, but I haven't listened to podcasts in like 2 weeks. I've not had time. I've never had time to listen to music. It's really sad. Any music I heard was like on Twitter, Instagram. It's just vibes. I've not like sat down. Like
what I do is when I'm chefing up, I just listen to podcasts. Like it just helps me,
Yeah, I mean when I'm cleaning,
like when I feel down,
cleaning, driving, mowing the lawn. That's when I do podcasts too. Yeah, that's actually really smart. It helps you like with time. Do you work out?
Sometimes. I mean, the gyms are closed right now. There's only so much I could do. I just try to do my planks, work on my abs, push-ups, biceps, normal stuff. You should tell Iman all these ones to work on his abs and do his planks. Definitely, man. Definitely.
Oh God, Iman's going to kill us after this episode.
Oh God. Oh God, man. But do you work out as well, Drew?
No. So I'm blessed. See, let me explain. So I'm blessed. So I have a physique that people see me and think, this guy, he must be buff, until they see my stomach and they're like, oh shit, what's going on down there? So
God damn it.
Since I was young, like I'll be coming into church and they'll be like, did you go to the gym? Why are you so big? I was like 12 then. Why are you so big? Why is your chest so wide? I'm like, how's Egala? Like, I don't understand what people are talking about. How did I get to, like, it's not that deep. And then, like, it just keeps going on and on and on. And that's why I just never went to the gym, because I was like, I already have the body.
If you take it seriously, like, you might be like doing Johnson, man. You already have the stature. So.
That might be too much now. What do you think? Might be scary for the girls, then. And I'm in a relationship too, so I don't want the person I'm with to go and break. I'll now go to police station. Yeah, I just play.
I'm weak. Yeah, I'm weak.
Yeah. So yeah.
I have one question for you though. What made you want to start podcasting?
So I've been in Canada for like 3 years, and I was here and I didn't know anything about what was going on, type thing, like in the scene. Because I'm in Hamilton, so I visit Toronto. So it's not like I'm even in Toronto to even know what's going on. So, but like, if it's really sad, because if if I compare it to like Nigeria, if you're in fucking Ondo or Ibadan or one random state, even if you're in Ghana or you're in Liberia, like I have a Liberian friend that his whole music catalog is Nigerian music. So like they're already exposed, they're exposed so much, and I was like, I kept thinking, I'm a podcast junkie, so I can do it. I can actually podcast. Like it doesn't take much to talk about what you like. And I'm like, no one's actually even podcasting too, like doing this in the scene. Like no one is exposing the artists, giving them a platform to talk about their craft, their music, why they started like the music and all that stuff. So I just put two and two together, and I was like, well, I think I'll just start podcasting, and I'll just put have artists and see what I can do. And I reached out to you guys, Iman and Co. And you guys have helped me over the time, and here we are. That's basically the idea behind it. It wasn't really, I didn't really think too much about it. I just said, let me just do it and let's see how it goes. But yeah, I meant to apologize against I meant to apologize again to the audience because, we haven't really been steady with our episodes, but we are working on it. We're trying to make at least one episode, at least one every 2 weeks, but at most like two podcast? in like a week.
It's called Submarine. Sorry, my bad for cutting you off, bro. This podcast is called Submarine on the Road.
Yeah, that was my shit though. Yo, those guys, they put me through, like those time I was going through a lot.
Yeah,
they helped me, like they fucking helped me. They're so funny.
They just say random shit and it's like, yo, bro, how?
I would, like, one of my goals is to have one of them on this pod. I don't know how I'll do, but I'll probably send an email to Coach. Yeah, because I need he's hilarious, and I like the fact that all of them are in different cities around the world, and they've been doing it for a while. It's really cool. And then I like the way they just their music, like when they sing. Sometimes they like make some freestyles at the end of the episodes, and it's always fucking hilarious. Those guys are fucking legends. They're underrated legends, to be honest.
No, I know why they're I think I know why they're underrated. Maybe because like they're not consistent.
True. They only have they don't have up to 50 episodes yet, and they've been doing it for like 5 years.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, it's I guess quality over quantity, to be fair. So.
Facts.
But yeah, I meant to ask you just this. I meant to make sure I ask everyone that comes on the pod. I meant to ask them, your Mount Rushmore. So generally, Mount Rushmore is 4, like your top 4, whatever. But for AfroXposure, we're going to call it AfroXposure's Mount Rushmore. There'll be graphics and they'll be released on social media and stuff. But your AfroXposure Mount Rushmore basically is your all-time Afrobeat. That's with the T / with the S. Of all time artists, like whatever, top 5 Afro whatever artists of all time.
Top 5.
Yeah.
Definitely starting with the Godfather, Fela Kuti. I'm going to have Wizkid next, and let me think about the next 2. So it's either between.
It's actually 5 people. It's 5 people.
I thought it was 4, like on Mount Rushmore.
I explained that I wanted to be 5 because it's our own twist.
Oh, my bad. Okay, 3 more. That makes it better. Definitely going to have an indigenous rapper there, Olamide. So I said Fela, Wiz, Olamide, Burna, David. Yeah,
that's it.
I think it's an even.
So why? So now you're going to give me reasons why. Like Fela, I know why, because we just did the quiz on Fela. So I guess that's the reason why. Wizkid, why Wizkid?
Their influence and their shelf life.
So are you trying to tell me
tracks?
Are you trying to tell me you take Wizkid over Don Jazzy and D'banj?
I would. Yes.
Okay, Wizkid. So Olamide over Don Jazzy, D'banj, and Wande Cole and P Square.
I mean,
and Two Face.
They did their thing. Like I can't even lie. Like they were very influential as well, but I don't think they presently make music that transcends to this generation. Even though they're influential, the band just dropped a song. I don't know what's called, but I don't. And Don Jazzy, he's more laid back in his own managerial role. The English is right. Like he's a label boss, executive. I understand like they're doing their thing as well, but presently, what I used to put my artist I chose in the category is the relevance to this day in terms of creating, not necessarily being behind the one day is relevant, he's still creating, but I don't think like let me not just
but see what you're doing is you're it's kind of unfair the way you're calculating it. So D'banj and Don Jazzy and One Day and P Square, they had their run of 10 years as well. And Two-Face even had like even more than 10 years. Do you get? So since their 10 years is over,
20, yeah.
So now you're not judging them anymore. But Wizkid and Co, they're still in their own 10 years, 10 years plus. So they are still like, what assures you that in the next 5 years, Wizkid and Davido and Burna will be like the number one thing? So does that not mean that they'll be off your Mount Rushmore and then another person will come, like Santi or I don't know, some Rema or something?
No. I'm just talking based on like my own generation. Like I obviously know like they have done certain things in the past, like the Mo Hits crew, P Square. They've done their thing, man. I can't lie, but I don't think they've attained as much international success as these present artists I'm naming.
Well, you have a point there. So if we're going to go international now, then that means Olamide cannot be there. Like Olamide has not won anything outside Niger, outside Lagos.
That's weak, man. Don't say that, bro. Why you laughing, bro? Don't
I'm
talk
sorry.
that
I'm sorry.
Mainland,
I'm sorry, bro. That's facts, though.
That's not facts. That's cap.
Okay, so what has he won outside Lagos?
Outside Lagos, are you serious?
No, obviously outside Lagos. Lagos is Nigeria.
You don't have
I'm saying the same thing. Okay, outside Nigeria, what has he won? Like, what's he done outside Nigeria? Like, I don't get. Like, why are you making it like he did something outside Nigeria?
Nah, you don't really have to get.
No, that's what you said. You said they're international.
I'm not done. You don't have to get a piece of object before people see your worth and your international success. This guy has birthed about 5, probably even more than 5 artists that are still relevant to this day. He's definitely going to birth more, and he just recently released an album that's doing really fantastic. Mm-hmm. And the reason why he hasn't really gotten that international acclaim is because he's indigenous. Like, it's not. I don't think Yoruba is that big of a language like Spanish or French, or English. So it's just the language barriers. So, and I feel like if he wanted to, he will. He just probably doesn't want to go out of his space because he has access to these guys. It's nothing to him.
Have you heard his new project?
UI.
Have you heard it?
I've heard it.
Do you think his new?
I only played it once.
Do you think his new project is indigenous?
No.
So he's already. So that means he's doing what you're saying already. He's thinking about
it. He just released. You know. He just released. Exactly. He just released it. So. Oh, okay. I see what you're trying to do.
He's thinking about what you're saying already. He's thinking about going international. That's why he made the project like that. But yeah, what I said was because you said Wizkid, Fela, Burna, and David. The reason why you're putting them on the list is because of their international Guinea. And then you also said that also because of their influence.
Success. Yeah, influence and relevance till this day.
Till this day. You say till this day like they are fucking old. They are just young. Stop saying. The way you say till this day, it makes it look like they've been in the game for like 40 years or something. Like Fela, I can understand saying Fela till this day because obviously that guy has been dead for long. So saying till this day is like, oh shit, this guy is still relevant to this day. They're still tweeting till today now. So like they're still alive, they're still doing shit. But yeah, I feel your list is actually like you have solid reasons for having everyone on your list. Like Olamide being there is a really good point. Like an indigenous guy is like great and all that stuff. Burna, Grammy, Davido breaking all the records. chatting everywhere, spray money everywhere. Wizkid obviously is doing what he does. And Fela, the greatest ever. That's a very like lovely list. But yeah, Ima just brought like random lists. You don't even want to hear who he brought up. Like
I want to hear.
He brought guys like Chike and some other weird guys. So those
what?
Just free it.
What?
Just free it. For real.
Chike. What? That's crazy.
So no, that Chike one was actually a joke. He didn't bring up Chike. He brought Chike for the next question. So currently, in this year, like since the pandemic, so who has been your best, or give me your top 5 artists in the pandemic period till today?
Ruga is a lockdown, it's a pandemic, man. Definitely Ruga.
Okay.
Who else has been on my rotation? Tenny. She dropped an amazing body of work a couple of months ago. Who else has been here in my rotation?
This was where he mentioned Chike and Caveman, by the way.
Oh,
I don't want to mention the same people though, but I'm just saying like this is where he mentioned Chike, not all time.
Yeah, I can see why he would mention them. Who else? I'm just talking about guys that have put out bodies of work between that interval of the pandemic. So I'll say Umale. So I've said 3 now. Ruga, Umale, Tenny, Basket Mouth.
Yeah, you have a point. A huge point, because that album was solid, bro. Fucking solid. Jesus Christ.
Very. I play it till this day.
Yeah, it's just tight.
Yeah.
You know,
I think what? Oh.
No. You don't even know what I'm saying. What I'm about to say.
No, you were talking about
in the pandemic.
The pandemic season. So I'm gauging it from 2020.
Yeah, but you don't mention MIL, and I'm scared. I'm very scared.
Yeah.
You're about to mention someone else, and I was like, "Do you want to betray Wizkid?"
No, I don't want to, but there are other albums I was feeling more than that, to be honest.
Oh, that's cool.
Personally, yeah.
So who's the last
Made in
one?
Lagos is who's the last one to be? I actually don't know.
So you don't know, you don't have anyone, but you still don't want to mention Wizkid. Did Wizkid offend you?
I feel like there's other stuff that has been out since that interval that I have really, listened to like on
a
regular basis. Yeah, than that. Okay, Made in Lagos, man.
Guy, your phone will definitely tell you that it's Made in Lagos.
Yeah. Made in Lagos.
That's
Joe Boy dropped. Who else dropped? Nah, it's probably going to be that, man.
A bunch of guys dropped though. Like last year was a good year for Nigerian music album scene.
Music, yeah.
Even Beats by Iman dropped, so everyone dropped. So pretty cool. So MIL.
Tough. Yeah, let's say MIL.
Okay. Alright. So we'll just try to round it up here, because like we're about to hit the 1 hour mark, and we don't want to keep our listeners waiting. We are also podcast listeners. We know how it is when you're listening to a long pod. You have to pause it and continue. There's no assurance you even continue. That's what I do. I don't really continue every time.
Fact.
So yeah. So I think we've gone through everything we wanted to talk about today. It was nice hanging out with Spaceman, getting to know him, getting to know his craft, getting to listen to, a glimpse of his new track. I don't know if there's any, is there any, side of the song that you want us to hear now? Like any, I don't know, maybe like any phrase? Because I have a particular phrase, I have my own particular line that I always come back to every time. I've marked it in the drama song. 50-second mark. I just always go there every time I'm in the mood.
What does it say?
I can play it now. Yes, no. You know the vibes.
You know the story behind that?
I don't know the story, but I know you said it's about a girl.
Oh, okay.
Give us the story before I play it.
No, I mean the story behind the chorus, like that part, like the inspiration behind.
I know the inspiration behind it, but is there a story behind it? Like, is it about the girl?
Honestly, it's about a girl, but it's based on fantasy, so it's not literally about any relationship or nothing like that. It's just stuff that I believe a certain side of me would express. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's not like I was going through any personal thing or like any love life. Nah, it's just I felt like topics like that are really relatable, like expressing emotions and whatnot. So
That's true. I feel you. But yeah, let me just play that part for the listeners to, hear what they hear it, so they can see what we're talking about. Yeah, I like that song, and then I also like delay, so like drama then delay. But I'll listen to drama first then delay. I don't know, maybe it's called the way you mentioned it and like the way you named the album. But yeah,
no, it's probably because of the way it's arranged.
No. Yeah. It's a personal thing. And I go there, I search for drama on Spotify. Drama, OG Spaceman, click, play that 50 seconds, this whole short part. I'm like, okay, I'm good. Then I now go into delay. Check out delay. Because delay gives you like a good morning vibe, like everything good, everything blessed. I like everything that. Blessed, it's a vibe. I fuck with it heavy.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's give the listeners like a glimpse.
Put up to the scene while you tryna undress. Gelly on me, say less. Gelly on me, say less. Man, I'm ganja farmer. Yeah, I got Stephanie, she the queen of the Prada. Don't sleep, don't start it. Don't want no other. Ooh, Gelly, why you moving funny tonight? Ooh, my chargy, you so fine, you so vicious, and I see your vibe. Friends tell them pull up or we sliding. Pull up or we sliding. Hey, there's no need for delay. So you bring me at a party, lawless. And pull up on me, Jack, I find you, nah. Hey, there's no need for delay. So you bring me at a party, lawless. So pull up on me, Jack, I find you, nah.
I feel like that song is so relatable to a lot of guys. Like at parties, like a girl is feeling you, she knows she's feeling you, but she's just giving you the looks, and she's not trying to make the first move, and you're just praying that too. So it's just funny. And this song was produced by Oxy, amazing friend of mine, amazing producer as well, doing big things. He recently just produced Felony for CK.
Oh, that's cool.
We went to the same high school as well. So like the relationship is, I'm just happy for him, man.
It's cool, man.
Just
but we're definitely waiting for more projects from you. I think I have info there, dropping some other stuff later in the year. Also, we're waiting for visuals. We'll be plugged into your social media. Can you tell us what your social media is?
Yes, my Instagram is og.spaceman_. That's for Instagram. And then for Twitter is OG Spaceman _. Yeah, I think that's just it.
All right, that's good. It was nice having you on the pod. It was nice of you to accept our invite. You know, it was all
nice
good.
being here.
It was nice discussing.
I appreciate what you're doing, man.
Yeah, thanks, man. We're trying. It's nice. I hope maybe next time when you come on the pod, you'll be able to get more answers on the quiz. You know, or maybe next time we'll actually do it on like video. It's not politics. The website is just hacked, man.
Yeah, it is. It's tapped, man.
So yeah, man. Yeah, you guys should not forget to subscribe, like, you know, share. Just press all the buttons you see on your whatever listening platform you're listening to. Just click on all the buttons. It helps the algorithm for us. You know, share to your friends. Tell your friends to share to their friends. You know, we're here to expose Afrobeats here in Canada for you guys. And I hope you guys are, you know, just going to keep coming to listen to the next episode and next episode and next episode. Like that. Anyway, thank you guys for listening. Have a great day. And we're out.